Pretty soon, when you look up incompetence in the dictionary, Motorsport Games is going to be the new definition. You seriously cannot make up the stories of incompetence that have taken place over the past few months. This is a company that seriously can't help themselves. I wouldn't be making another video on them if they didn't do anything, but now all of a sudden they have pushed out a brand new DLC, and as you could have guessed, it has been a complete disaster. First off, the 2022 DLC for NASCAR Heat 5 was supposed to be released 8 freaking months ago. The Heat 5 community was super excited about this update, but of course, Motorsport Games had to put out some BS press release stating it would be delayed because of audio issues.
October 10th or October 9th they were supposed to release or whatever it was, and they came out with an excuse about 10 days before the release of the DLC that they had to delay it due to audio issues. They wanted to make the audio experience as good as it possibly could be. We are coming up on 2 months since this has happened, and we have still, the only update we've gotten is it's being worked on. 2 months later, and there seems to be absolutely no updates, and it's taken this long to fix one issue. Definitely something going on there that I think it wasn't fully the truth there.
It's absolutely pathetic, but I can't say I'm shocked. This is the same company that had a net loss of $36 million in 2022. Fast forward to March of 2023, and we not only get reportings of the net losses, but also the news that we will not be getting a new NASCAR game in 2023. As for the 2022 Heat 5 DLC, which is outdated at this point, it has been completely canceled.
The 2022 update for NASCAR Heat 5 was shelved a while back, but Motorsport Games decided to not make any public comments about it. So that's why we haven't heard anything. Now, I would like to see if NASCAR Heat would say something, but I haven't heard anything, unfortunately. I've called it out many times, the lack of transparency. I said it's better to tell the community it's not coming than to tell them it's coming and then shelve it and not, say anything. That's quite embarrassing, actually.
Asking Motorsport Games to be transparent? Good luck with that. At this point, nobody's expecting any type of news to come out. It doesn't matter how much ill will this company creates towards the community, they're just usually gonna stay silent with not a single care in the world. So of course, NASCAR fans have to take matters into their own hands and do it themselves. In mid-June, the NASCAR Heat 5 2023 DLC for the PC was released, not by Motorsport Games, but created by NASCAR fans. Shout out to the fine folks at AussieCon Paints for creating these DLCs. They did the 2021 and 2022 seasons, and the link to their website where you can download these mods is down in the description below. This is amazing work by extremely talented people who care about the sport. Let me say that last part again. Who care about the sport? But it's pretty sad in 2023 that the fan base has to take matters into their own hands. After the mod's initial debut, it had a ton of positive reviews, and fans thought, okay, if you're on PC, I can at least download this. Then the following week, out of nowhere, there's an update on the NASCAR Heat 5 Steam page. The 2022 DLC was finally to be released 8 months later, and despite the 8-month delay, it was still going to be sold at the original price. I get it, it's a business, they have to run it. It's not like they lost millions of dollars, right? Haha. But not even at least cutting it to 25% off, maybe 15 or 10% off, just to say, hey, we're sorry, it took forever. Nope, they got the NASCAR license and are going to milk every last drop out of it. I wonder if the 2023 mod had anything to do with them finally releasing the DLC. But then again, they pay zero attention to the community, it seems. You only have one guy being completely transparent from that company, and that's poor Rusty Walrus. They probably just got all of the next-gen schemes in the game finally, and was like, yep, let's release it. But speaking of the release date,
the NASCAR Heat 5 Next Gen Car Update is not coming out today. If you check on the Steam website, it says release date coming soon. This is a monumental moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is something beyond comprehension of just how inept this company just continues to be. One, no fucking mirrors. That's absolutely absurd. Two, in this shot here, there's no track map. They're updating the game, but taking away things. How do you do that?
This delay got so much backlash that Motorsport Games, for the first time in months, finally made a public statement. Given the, we're fixing the game bullshit. Again, it's all bullshit. And my first thought after seeing this tweet was, holy shit, some of y'all actually bought the fucking DLC. Sorry I have to cuss, but it just blows my mind. The games and updates they have made up to this point have been nothing but terrible, and what do you know, the Heat 5 DLC has completely broken the game.
They purposely delayed it so all the platforms can have it be simultaneously released at the same time. That was not the case.
One of the first ones was actually getting the update to work. For a lot of you, it wasn't working.
So now there was like a situation where people paid $10 for it before it even came out, and then they weren't even getting the product.
Remember, this update was supposed to come out in October of 2022. So what is the excuse for not having the full 36 race season?
No custom setups. That is gone. Custom cars. Like you make your own paint schemes. That is not a thing in this game.
The RPMs are way low. I'm at 6,000 RPMs. Look, 5,000. I'm at 5,000 RPMs. Fifth gear at Atlanta is definitely slower. All right, let's go back into fourth gear. Boom. And now we pick up the speed. So fourth gear, 177 miles per hour. Get out of the way, Alex Bowman. 180 miles per hour, 182, 183, 184. There we go. How does this happen?
With this update, it broke the 23 mod, so you have to download an older version of Heat 5, and then it makes you wonder, well, did they purposely try to break the 23 mod, or is this just a level of ineptitude that just fucks shit up?
And that's just a small portion on the long list of issues that came with this DLC. Motorsport Games can't help themselves when it comes to incompetence, but also parts of the fan base can't neither. And I gotta ask the fan base, once again, what the fuck are you doing? You have been shown time and time again that this company, over nearly the past 2 years, will do nothing but break your heart, stab you in the back, and basically take your money and not give a shit. $36 million doesn't just up and disappear, okay? They're spending it on something. The money obviously isn't being put into making better products, and let's not forget, the former CEO Dmitry Kozgrov has had shady business practices with other companies in the past. Just go check out Austin Ogonowski's videos on it. The only positives I can think of with its DLC include the audio, the new pit road animations, the next-gen cars, and with the Heat 5 physics, the racing can be extremely entertaining at some tracks. But from what I see from fans, it sounds like the negatives far outweigh the positives. It's not just hating for the sake of hating, and we know NASCAR fans love to do that, but this is actually legitimate. I wish nothing but the worst for this company. I hope this company eventually tanks. I hope the former CEO Dmitry Kozgrov is eventually investigated. And hopefully someday parts of the fan base will finally grow some fucking brain cells and not spend a dime on this company. If it's just a kid who's begging for their parents to get him the DLC, then whatever, they get a pass. But if you're a grown-ass adult still investing money in this company after all of the shit that's come out, you deserve everything you get with that update, which is apparently a broken game. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about the DLC and about my rant. Since I didn't hold back, I don't want y'all holding back in the comments below. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.